at about the 15. Brought down to about the 27. Tackle made by number 13, Jermaine Briscoe. Warriors will set it up 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Jared Lewis under center for the Warriors. Parmesano alone in the backfield. Number 5 in motion. Handoff is to Parmesano up the middle. Picks up maybe 2 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. Tackle made by number 34, Jonko Jones. Hand off to Parmesano, stacked up. It's going to depend on the spot, but he picked up at most 2. It'll be 3rd and 6, a long 6 for the Warriors. Warriors go with no huddle. Handoff. Oh, keeper by Lewis. Breaks free on the right side. Looking to pick up enough for the 1st down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 39. 1st and 10 Warriors. Number 2, Rabinak, pick up of about 3 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Warriors. Ball will be spotted at East Jeff's 42-yard line. Off to Parmesano. Pick up of about 6 on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Warriors. Tackled by 43, Red Pritchard, and 44, Sean and Bunch. 3rd and short for the Warriors. Off the Parmesano is going to depend on the spot. We're going to measure. Just shy. That'll bring up 4th down for the Warriors. Coach Alton Vermaggio's got a decision to make early in tonight's game. going to be motion against EJ, and that's going to make a decision a little easier for Coach Salter from Maggio. That'll make it 4th and 5. Cody Williams back deep for the Owls. It's Joe Palmisano back to punt for the Warriors. Taken by Banks at the 27. Cody Williams, I'm sorry, pickup of about 1 on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Owls at their own 28. Silverian at quarterback with Jones in back behind him. Handoff is to Banks. Pickup of about 6 on the carry. Second and 4 for the Owls. Ball spotted at their own 34. Hand off to Banks again. He drives ahead. He's going to be close to the first. Let's see where the spot. Timeout for a measurement. First down, Chalmette. Hand off to Banks, he's free up the middle. Pickup of about 17 on the play. That's a first down carry for Chalmette. Ball's going to be spotted at EJ 43. Chalmette's first penetration into EJ territory tonight. Handoff to Harris. He's met in the backfield. Very short gain, if any at all. Bring up second down for the Owls. Banks again. Down inside the Warrior 40. Ball's going to be spotted at the 39-yard line. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6. Banks keeps it, cuts back inside. That's a first down run. He's going to be driven out of bounds inside the Warrior 25. First and 10 to the Owls at EJ's 24-yard line. A lot of flags on that play. Let's see who moved first. Offsides against EJ. Pick up a 5 for the Owls. It's going to give them a 1st and 5 inside the EJ 20. Severa hands it to Banks. He drives up the middle for about 3.5, maybe 4. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be 2nd and short for the Owls. Second and 3 for Chalmette. Severa gives it to Banks. He's free on the right side. Drives ahead down to the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. Owls at the 5. Flag on the play. False start on the Owls. We're going to lose 5 on that one. It'll be 1st and goal. Handoff is to Banks. He's in for the score. That's a great run on Banks' part. Let's give a big hand to that offensive line. They're opening some holes out there, gentlemen. Sean Beckwith holding. Extra point's good. So with 3:36 to play in the first quarter, Chalmette 7, EJ 0. Here's the kickoff. Taking it at the 10. Free down the right sideline. Bumped out of bounds right about midfield. Let's see what he spots the ball. Ball's going to be spotted at the EJ 49, 1st and 10 Warriors. It's handoff to Hart. Hart breaks a few tackles, bumped out of bounds. Looks like he may be just shy of the first down marker. 2nd and short for the Warriors. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget next Friday night right here in Bobby Nuss Stadium, Chalmette will be hosting the Holy Cross Tigers. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Tickets are available at the usual outlets. There'll be an alumni association meeting immediately after the game in the cafeteria. Everyone is invited. Sideline warning against Chalmette. Handoff is to number 5. That's Hart. Run out of bounds. Little if any gain. 3rd down and 3 for the Warriors. No, keeps it around the left side. He's free. Being chased from behind. That's number 11, Raymond Major on the tackle. But not before a big pickup and a first down. EJ's got a deep in Chalmette territory. Spotted at the Chalmette 19, 1st and 10 Warriors. Off to Palmisano up the middle, inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 5. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 4, 1st and goal, EJ. Penalty on the play. procedure against EJ. That'll cost them 5. First quarter of tonight's game is sponsored by Game Day Sporting Goods. The hard motion be taken down after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by number 44, Sean Bunch, and number 88, Chris Scallon. Second and goal, ball spotted just inside the 9. Off the heart again. He's loose and in the end zone for a score. Extra point is good. With 1:02 to play in the first, tied up at 7. Aaron Luke set to kick it off for the Warriors. Raymond Major on the return. Brings it out to about the 22 or 3. Let's see where they spot it. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Owls. Rivera backs the pass. Caught. Cody Williams on a reception. It's about 40, 45 yards on a reception. 42 yards on the completion from Silvera to Williams. First down, Chalmette at the EJ 35. Hand off to, I'm sorry, that's number 2, Mason Rocca, wrapped up in the backfield. I've just been informed that number 2 is Donald Harris. Loss of 1 on the carry. 2nd and 11, and that's the end of the first quarter. Handoff is to Harris. Inside the EJ 20, first down. Pick up of about 18 on the carry. Savara hands it to Harris again. Let's see where they spot it. Small loss on this last carry. That looks like an official timeout. Savara back to pass, short drop off against the Banks. Banks is inside, touchdown, Chalmette. 18 yards on the pass play from Savara to Banks, and the Owls retake the lead. Try the PAT, Beckwith will hold. Ryan Abity is a deep snapper on PATs, and it's good. With 10:24 to play in the first half. Chalmette 14, EJ 7. Chances kickoff. A deep kickoff to be taken at the 1. Brought back by number 2. Ball's on the ground. EJ recovers the fumble. It'll be first down for the Warriors at their own 30-yard line. It looks like the Owls might have it, and they do. So in a turnover, the Owls will take over first and 10 at the Warrior 21-yard line. Severa back to pass. Ball's tipped. Intercepted. Chalmette gives it right back. And EJ will have it 1st and 10 at their own 13. Pickup of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. Hand off to Hart. Hart fumbles the ball. Looks like Chalmette's got it back. Chalmette takes over 1st and 10 just outside the Warrior 25. It's 3 turnovers in 4 plays. .43 Red Pritchett on the recovery. Severa hands off to Double D. Davis up the middle. Carries several Warriors on his back and is inside the 15, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Owls. It's number 35, Daniel Double D Davis. Flags on the play, several. Just let the officials dig it out and let us know what it's all about. Dead ball. Offsides against DJ. That'll cost them 5. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Owls inside the Warrior 10. Number 50, Zachary Starks playing center and anchoring that offensive line. Number 94, Rustin Pritchett checks in at tight end. That's a pitch to Banks on the right side. Helmet's mouthpiece is flying everywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Owls. Banks is in the end zone. Touchdown, Chalmette. And for those gatekeepers out there, that makes the score Chalmette 20, EJ 7. PAT to come. Set for the PAT. Ball's up, and it's good. 7:32 to play. Chalmette 21, EJ 7. That's an official timeout. I would imagine that's the hydration timeout. An onside kick. EJ recovers the onside kick at their own 43. It'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. Hand off to Hart. Hart stacked up at the line of scrimmage and tackled by a host of Owls. Pass falls incomplete, intended for number 9, Eugene Wells. That makes it 4th down to EJ, and they'll have to punt. Number 25, Cody Williams back deep to the Owls. Number 22, Joe Parmesan deep to punt to EJ. Chalmette's going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 25 with 6.5 to play in a half. This quarter sponsored by the law offices of Licciardi and Nunez. Direct snap to Banks. He carries would-be tacklers for about 10 yards and is pushed out of bounds finally at about the 49. Chalmette penetrates East Jefferson territory again. 1st and 10, Chalmette at the EJ 49. Handoff is to Harris. He's free up the left side. Has a lot of speed there. They're not going to catch him today. 49 yards on the carry. Touchdown, Chalmette. In for the extra point. Extra point's good with 5:44 to play in the first half at Chalmette 28, EJ 7. Reese kicks it. That's a short kick. And that's going to be taken by EJ at the 47. Dejan Vu. Handoff to Parmesan. He's free around the left side. He's driving into Chalmette territory. That's going to be a pickup of about 13 on the carry. First down, EJ. Ball's going to be spotted at the Chalmette 41. It's an owl down. Okay, it's number 11, Raymond Major, but he seems to be all right. 5.5 and the clock ticking in the second quarter. EJ in Chalmette territory. Lewis still under center for the Warriors. Handoff to Parmesano up the middle. Oh no, quarterback keeper, Lewis kept it. Finally brought down inside the 20 by number 13, Jermaine Briscoe. Nice quarterback keeping and jump by Lewis. First down, EJ inside the Chalmette 20. Lewis keeps it. He's driving up the middle, running hard, down inside the 5. First and goal for EJ. the loss on the play. Hard in motion. He cuts it inside, brings it in the end zone, and EJ answers. .337 to play. EJ scores. PAT up. Number 10 in the kick for EJ. And it's good with 3:37 to play in the half. Chalmette 28, EJ 14. That's James Banks and B.B. Dowden back deep for the Owls. It's going to be taken in by Dowden at the 1. Ball's on the ground. Chalmette recovers. Chalmette takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 3.5 to play in a half. Banks takes the direct snap, goes around the left side. Driven out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2 for the Owls. He ran 6 seconds off the clock. Direct handoff to Banks again around the right side. This time he's free and out to the 35-yard line. 1st down run. Ball's going to be spotted just inside the Chalmette 35. 1st and 10 Owls. Direct snap to Banks. Not going to get far in this play. It's actually going to be a loss of about a yard. 2nd and 11. Banks gives it to Harris around the left side. He makes a cut inside. Brought down. Pickup of about 7 on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3. High snap, Banks takes it in. That's going to be a loss of about a yard, and it's going to be 4th and 4 for the Owls. Dead ball, motion against Chalmette. They're going to bring that one back, it looks like. See what the call is. It's going to cost the Owls 5. On is blocked by number 13, Brandon Hudson. And the Warriors are going to have one more shot before the half with the ball 1st and 10 at the Chalmette 17. Handoff to Hart. Hit several times. Finally knocked out of bounds. After a pickup of about 5, they're going to spot it at the Chalmette 7. I'm sorry, 12. 5 yards, it'll be 2nd and 5. Hand off to Parmesan. He picks up about 2. Let's give him 3. Timeout, EJ. See where they spot the ball. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first. Flags on the field, let's wait for the call. Offside, Chalmette. That'll be half the distance to the goal. That'll be a first down. Now 1st and goal inside the 5. Incomplete. Intended for the tight end, number 45. Brandon Neal for the Warriors. Broken up by number 13, Jermaine Briscoe. 2nd down for the Warriors. Clock down to 24 seconds. Plenty of time on the clock. Tagged in the backfield. Great play by number 13, Jermaine Briscoe. Loss on the play. Lewis was the ball carrier. Ball's going to be spotted at the 8-yard line. Timeout, East Jeff. With 18 seconds left on the clock, it's 3rd and goal from the 8. Lewis keeps it. He's going to be stopped just shy. 4th down. Clock's ticking, and that's going to end the half. Halftime, that was a squeaker. Chalmette 28, EJ 14, coming up at halftime. Aaron Luke kicks it off for the Warriors. To be taken in by Banks at the 22. Whistles and what do we have? Offsides against the Warriors. Now they'll have to kick it again. This time from the 20. Taking in, oh, it's muffed, and he picks it back up. That's Banks. Oh, Banks, big time hit by number 27 for EJ. That's Myron Nicholas. Jean-Paul Jones gets up slowly, but the Owls are going to take over at their own 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Chalmette. By the way, there was a 15-yard penalty at the end of the first half, which is why EJ was kicking off from the 25. The additional 5 for offsides is why they kicked off from the 20. Owls benefit on field possession, 1st and 10 at their own 38. Silvera, Banks, and Harris in the backfield for Chalmette. Silvera hands off to Harris, ran the left side, pickup of about 3 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down for the Owls. Ball's going to be spotted at the 41-yard line. There was a miscommunication at the line, but Silvera picks up the ball, and they pick up maybe a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down for the Owls. You're going to give them 2 yards, 3rd and 5. Banks turns it upfield. Lucky if he got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down for the Owls. Parish Imaging with their open MRI is the 3rd quarter sponsor for tonight's scoreboard. There's a punt. Let's see where they spot the ball. That was Chance Reese on the punt. Ball's going to be spotted at the EJ 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Warriors. Lewis takes a big hit. Ball's handed up to Parmesan, and he picks up about a yard on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 9. Ball just outside the EJ 35-yard line. Big hit by number 13, Briscoe. It's going to be a loss of about 3 or 4 on the carry. 3rd and 13 for the Warriors, so let's make it 12. Lewis has got the ball rolling out to the right. He's hit. Pass is complete, but he's going to be short of the first down. Pickup of about 6, maybe 7 on the play. That'll make it 4th and about 7. We got a man down. Raymond Major down. Parmesan back to punt. Nice kick, going to be taken in by B.B. Dowden at the 24-yard line. Would it be 1st and 10 for the Owls? All right, ladies and gentlemen, those 50-50 raffle tickets, number 668415. 668415. We have $400 for the holder of that ticket. 668415. Handoff up the middle. EJ takes over on the fumble. First and 10, EJ at the Chalmette 31-yard line. Handoff is to Parmesano. Correction, that's Carlo Conforto, number 15 in. Will Charlotte Merla please come to the press box? Charlotte Merla, please come to the press box. Ball's on the ground. Loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and about 6.5 or 7 for East Jeff. Ball spot to Chalmette 32. Handoff is to number 2 hard. There are flags everywhere. Let's see what the call is. Dead ball, false start against DJ. That'll cost them 5, and it's going to make that third down a little longer. Third and 11. Lewis back to pass. Ball's overthrown, intended for number 45, Brandon Neal, who was open, but the ball falls incomplete, and it makes it 4th down for the Warriors. Let's see what Salter Dimaggio is going to do on 4th and 11 at the Chalmette 32. Lewis is still in the game. There's a flag on the play. Ball start against DJ again. That's going to make it 4th and 16. Decision for Salter Dimaggio gets more and more difficult. Lewis back to pass, streaking down the sideline, but ball's incomplete again. Intended for number 84. That's Cyrus Payton. The Owls will take over on downs, 1st and 10, the ball at their own 37-yard line. This is an official timeout, hydration timeout. Handoff is to Banks. Picks up about 2, maybe 3 on the carry. Sweet way to spot the ball. There's a handoff. That's Banks. He's close to the first down. It'll be 3rd and very short. Motion against Chalmette, that's going to cost him 5. So now it's 3rd and 5, a long 5. Curry-Meyer in the backfield with Banks. Severa drops back. Pass intended for B.B. Dowden. Ball's incomplete. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last attempt at this number. We're going to draw another one. Last call for 668-415. 668-415. Chantry set the punt. Rolls down to about the 35 where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull another number for that 50-50 raffle. Penalty on the play. That's a holding call, a block in the back. And that's going to cost EJ 10, so the ball's going to be set at their 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the new winning ticket for the 50-50 raffle is 668-648. Once again, 668-648. I heard somebody say we have a winner. Bring the ticket up to the press box, please. Handoff is to number 2, Justin Rabinak, around the left side. The winner of that money just gave it back to Chalmette High School. Thank you, Mr. Nicosia. The Owlettes made $800 courtesy of Mr. Ron Nicosia donating this $400 back to that organization. Thanks, Ron. Congratulations to the Owlettes. Pickup of 8 on the play. 1st down, East Jeff. Ball spotted at the 47. And Lewis keeps it. He's up the middle. Picks up about 13 or 14 on the play. That's another 1st down for EJ, just inside Chalmette territory. Handoff to Hart. Flags on the play. Initial indication is, there's the call, dead ball, motion. Procedure call against EJ will cost him 5. First and 15 for the Warriors. Pick up of about 4 on the play. Just inside Chalmette territory, second and a long 10 for the Warriors. EJ goes without a huddle. Handoff up the middle to Carlton. It's Conforto on the carry. It's a first down carry. Pickup of about 14 on the play. They're going to spot it, call it 13. Spotted at the Chalmette 36. Handoff, no, Lewis keeps it around the left side. Strung out by Harris, tackle made by number 13, Briscoe. Pickup of about 6 on the play. Scores 28-14 with 32 seconds to play in the third. Looks like some confusion in the backfield, but that's going to be a big owl stop. A loss of about 1.5 yards. Pritchett and Scallon on the stop for the Owls. 3rd and 6. Going to be the last play of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's Chalmette 28, EJ 14. Handoff is to Conforto. Turnover. See what the officials say. Chalmette came up with the ball. They give it back to EJ. First down carry. EJ's ball at the Chalmette 26. First contact by number 13, Briscoe. Wrapped up by number 94, Rusty Pritchett. Loss of about 5 on the play. Make it 4, second and 14. Handoff to, that's Parmesan back in the game. Pick pickup of about 5 on the play. It'll be third and 9. Lewis keeps it. He picks up about 4 in the play, but he'll be short of the first. Another 4th down decision for each Chef. The flag on the play. Sideline warning against Chalmette. As a result of the play, EJ is going to be given a first down at the Chalmette 16. Hand off to Parmesan up the middle. He drives ahead inside the 10. Pickup of about 7 on the play. Rabenak and Hart with the slots. Pitch out to Hart. Preston's got him from behind, wrapped up at number 32 with an assist by 20. David Smith, Dylan Chaplin into the Owls on the stop. Third and a long 3 for EJ. Ball's at the Owl 9. Handoff is to Parmesano. That's a first down for EJ. I don't see any flags on that play. EJ's given a first and 10. First and goal at the 5. keeps it. Sean Espon and Rustin Pritchard in on the play. Pick up of about 2, second and goal from the 3. Closer to the 2. Timeout, East Jeff. Quarterback sneak. Lewis is stopped. Looks like no gain on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Warriors. Lewis keeps it. He's in the end zone this time. Touchdown, East Jeff. Jeff's going to go for 2. Fumbled. Unraveling the pop. Let's see who comes up with it. Chalmette comes up with it, and the PAT's no good. That makes it an 8-point game with 6:44 to play in the 4th. His kickoff's going to be taken deep. Steven Cruz. No, that's Banks. Banks free around the left side. Nice return. Knocked out of bounds at the 4, by number 4. But he brings the ball inside EJ territory. 1st and 10 at the 46. Banks puts on a little burst of speed there and shows some stuff coming around that right side. Let's give him a big hand. That was 53 yards on the return for Banks. Chalmette 1st and 10 at the Warrior 46-yard line. Handoff is to Banks. Banks fires up the middle. Pickup of about 6 on the play. That'll be 2nd and 4 for the Owls at the Warrior 40-yard line. Cruz and Harris split wide left. Hand off to Banks up the right side. Down to about the 31-yard line. That's another first down run for Banks. And the Owls are moving the ball into deep EJ territory. First and 10, Chalmette at the EJ 31. Banks hands it to Harris. Harris drives it inside for about 3. Second down. Banks is alone back. Pitch to Banks around the left side. Banks picks up 2, maybe 3 on the carry. Let's see where they spot the ball. Timeout, East Jeff. Handoff is to Banks. He's smothered in the backfield. Picks up maybe a yard. It's going to be a 45-yard attempt. Make it 44. Little too much arc, falls short. EJ will take over on downs at the Chalmette. I'm sorry, at their own 27-yard line. There is a flag on the field. Procedure against Chalmette be declined. First down, EJ. Up to Parmesan up the middle, picks up about 5 on the play. Tackle by 44, Esponge. Give him 6 yards on the carry, 2nd and 4. Handoff up the middle is going to be stacked at the line of scrimmage. Parmesan for no gain. on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Pitch out to Hart. He falls short. Tackle made by number 32, Dylan Chaplin. It's going to be 4th and a long one. Timeout. That's their last timeout for the Warriors. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he made it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wait for the spot. First down, Chalmette takes over on downs. Big stand there by the defense, ladies and gentlemen. Severa takes a knee, and without any timeouts, CJ can't do anything about it. So we'll watch the clock tick away. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, next Friday night right here in Bobby Nuss Stadium, home of your Chalmette Owls, we will be hosting the Holy Cross Tigers. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Alumni Association function immediately following the game in the cafeteria. Everyone is welcome. Severa takes the knee again. The clock will tick down to about a half a minute. One more snap ought to do it, ladies and gentlemen. You want 51 seconds, Coach? They want 51 seconds on the clock. Mr. Abear, 51 seconds on the clock, please. Handoff is to Banks. He's free up the middle. He's going in for the score. There's a little poetic justice for you. Touchdown, Banks. seconds remaining in the game. Chalmette takes a 14-point lead. 35, thank you, 15-point lead. Squib kick, there's a penalty. Timeout, Chalmette. Here's a kick. Taken in by Hart. Tackle by Donald Harris, number 2. David Smith, number 20, on an assist. EJ takes over, first down. They have an injured player. .36 seconds left to play. Chalmette's up by 15. EJ takes over, first and 10. Let's hope this young man's okay. It's a Landis Hart for the Warriors, ladies and gentlemen. So to reset, the Warriors have it first and 10 at their own 19-yard line with 36 seconds to play and down by 15. Lewis keeps it, picks up about 3 on the play. And the clock's winding down. Second and a long 6. Hand off to Palmer. No, Lewis keeps the ball. That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Final score, Chalmette 35, East Jefferson 20. We'd like to thank everyone for